Big on timeliness. We're getting started right on the dot, 7:30. All right. So, want to make sure we can ask this question one more time. We're also streaming this to Oregon right now. Bianca's watching this, so let's go out there and I want to make sure she can feel it all the way from Oregon. Okay. But how's it feeling today? Great. That was pretty good. Bianca, did you feel that? I think so. All right. Sounds good. We're actually recording this for future references as well too. We're in a very fun stage of development with this company right now. We're kind of like standardizing everything and we're preparing for massive speed, you know? And of course, I don't want to spend too much time with you guys today, maybe just like 5 hours, if that's okay. My goal is to be nice and efficient, but have some fun with you guys as well too. But who here is here seeing ARCS for your very first time today? Your very first time? Okay, welcome, 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 welcome. And I'm always curious, who here knows why you're here? You know, why you're here? Anyone here kidnapped? Kidnapped, you're sleeping, you got blindfolded, all right? You know? I think Pam just let herself be kidnapped. You know, she can kick all of our butts here, you know? I know. Anyone here promised free food? Free food, and that's why you're here. With Mr. Jordan back there, all right? But in all seriousness, who here is here tonight because we promised you an opportunity to make some extra income or to free up some time? Okay, summertime is here. This is an exciting season for everything, right? Traditionally, this is the season that things grow really, really fast, you know? This is actually the very first meeting we're doing during the summer session as well. So you guys are here, it's gonna be a lot of fun, okay? But before we get into everything, is it okay if I introduce myself for a quick so please drink? All right, nice. My name is James. Nice meeting you guys if I haven't already. I'm 28 now. That means I'm an old fart compared to some of you guys, okay? And I've been involved in this line of work since I was around 19 years old, all right? And just a quick little background, I grew up in a very traditional household where my parents told me, just go to school, study hard, and you can be anything you want to be in life as long as a doctor, lawyer, engineer, you know? And yeah, so that was my path. And I went to school. I was very fortunate. Went to UC Berkeley. I was doing my studies. And the biggest thing I saw, first of all, I don't know if you guys feel me on this, but a lot of people are going to school right now, honestly, not knowing what to do with their lives afterwards, you know? And if you know the stats are crazy, 50% of college grads are unemployed. And 70% of those that have a job are doing something unrelated to their major. You know? What were you studying, Pam?
I graduated from Cal State Eastern. And I'm a health science major.
Oh,
Community health option.
nice. Okay, so you're in that field. There we go. All right, there we go. I studied biology. I guess I'm kind of in biology now, maybe, you know? Yeah, I guess so, you know. Biology can, anything dealing with life, you know, it's good. But in a nutshell, I always wanted to go out there and find backup plans, just in case. I always feel it's wise to go out there and have many different options in life, you know? And as I was going through school, I was looking for other opportunities. But I wanted something that could go out there and expand something in the future, you know? So I ended up trying a lot of things. I joined a fraternity in college. That's many stories for future, you know. I was involved in student government. I just tried expanding myself. And one day when I was 19, one of my buddies, he said, James, you got to come check this thing out. And he was telling me stories about people who want to introduce me to people in their 20s that are making 6- and 7-figure incomes. You know, and I was tripping out. Honestly, at first I'm like, hey, what are they doing is illegal, you know? And I was a little bit negative, but I was open because I'm like, what if I can learn something, you know? I'm not going to turn something down until I actually see it for myself, right? So I went out and I saw this thing. And what really intrigued me, honestly, when I first saw it, it was totally not what I was expecting. I wasn't used to this, you know? I was the most negative person that day. I'm like, why am I in a house? Why did I take off my shoes? You know, what am I doing here for all these excited people right now, you know? And eventually I got a chance to meet someone that eventually would become my mentor. But this guy, I heard his story. He was a pizza delivery guy. By the age of 20, found an amazing opportunity, became a self-made millionaire by that age, actually. You know, and he never graduated from college. So here I was, I'm like, what is it that this guy was doing that was so different from me? Because here I am going to school. I was doing what I was supposed to do, but honestly still very, very broke, you know? And I said, you know what? Maybe I can learn something here. So you know what I did? I started that venture part-time. It was a great thing while I was in school. I picked up a lot of skills. What I'll say is the skills here, they're very transferable to anything. You know, you got to get hands-on things these days, you know? And by the time that I graduated, I was deciding on the next steps to go to. So I was deciding, should I go out there, do what my parents wanted to do, be a doctor? I didn't want to do that just yet. It costs a lot of money, I was offered a Fortune 500 company management position. Honestly, it was because of the skills that I picked up here as well too. But then I found out about RXO, my mentors, and I found an opportunity that was going to be the next Uber of this industry. Who here agrees opportunity is about timing? I saw this. I said, if this could be the next Uber, right at the beginning, I think there could be some there, And my part-time built up enough to the point, by the time that I graduated, I didn't need anything else as a backup. I took it a little bit more seriously, and that income turned to a 5-figure to a 6-figure. Now considered what's called a level 2 chairperson in this company. And it's been such an amazing blessing. Me and my wife, we do this full time together now. I love waking up next to my wife and we're able to just hang out every single day. Or I have the option of not hanging out with her every day if I want, But it's been fun. Been able to allow us to move into our dream home. Just moved out here to $1 million home, got our dream cars. And our goal now is to build our dream family, And while I bring that up, our goal right now, I know what this opportunity can definitely afford people if they take it seriously. I know the different levels, and everyone here has different goals in life, and I want to cater to all of those. But I am looking, if there's that 1 or 2 people that say, man, I want something huge this summer. We're looking for those people right now, And we're in the field. We're hustling hard right now. I've been up since 7 a.m. in the morning talking all day. I literally started in Fremont and went to South City. I came back to Fremont and went back to South City. I'm back here right now, and I plan tomorrow morning, I'm going out to Emeryville, I'm just going all over the place because we know what ARX is going to do. We're just looking for those right people to partner up with right now, Of course, that being said, enough about me. It's okay if we share some information with you guys. Okay? So let me talk about what ARX is and a couple of things you want to look into when you evaluate an opportunity. What's up, guys? Welcome. Jason? Oh, all right. Have a seat, guys. We want to take a look at, number one, the industry that you're in. The industry that you're in. You want to involve in something that's stable and long-lasting. Okay? You also want to make sure that you're in the right company as well, too. And when it comes to the company, what I look for is the leadership. Okay? Who here has ever worked somewhere before? And you worked hard, but your management was not the best. That's not what you're doing right now, And then the last thing is the product or service that you're offering. Is it something that is unique? Is it something you actually want to rally behind, Something you're passionate about. So let's go through this. You guys ready to take some notes right here? So talking about the industry. We're in the health and wellness industry. Who here sees that health is way bigger now than it was ever before? Gyms popping up everywhere, Whole Foods popping up everywhere, So we're specifically on this side, want to take down these numbers. Heart disease, stroke, diabetes. Hopefully none of you guys have experienced a person in your family or your friends, but when you do, it's serious. It's a big deal, You have kids like this now. As cute as they are at that age, that's not going to lead to many cute things in the future, And you also take a look at it, it's very expensive to be unhealthy. People say, man, it's expensive to go out there and eat healthy. I think it's expensive not to. Okay? And our goal is to go out there and prevent these types of diseases, right? Saying it's down to prevention is worth a pound of cure, right? So our goal is we definitely are in that industry. It is a $1 trillion industry. Why do I like that? It's just going to continue to grow. Okay? So industry, can we agree health is big right now? Yes. Let's take a look at the company. Okay, so that's checked off the list. The company itself, I've partnered with this company because we found this. We launched just back in April 2012, so it's been right over 5 years. All right. And the reason why we partnered here was these guys and gal. Okay. They actually have a combined experience over 100 years, built another $500 million health company prior to this one. So they've been there, done that, And actually that company they were a part of is now a $1 billion per year company. Okay. So they have a good track record. And when it comes to these guys, with that track record in those 5 years, we've expanded now to around 20 different markets plus. This is outdated now. Who here wouldn't mind going international some? Oh man, that's fun. My wife, she is Chinese. I am as well too, But her Chinese is way better than mine. She's up late nights these days because we have China development going on. Even though there's a time difference, and it's really cool to see that, Mexico is a newer market that's really exciting now as well too. So you keep on going here. We've grown by 53% every single year. Okay, 5 years in a row. What do you think is going to happen the next year? I think the same. We're looking to go out there. We closed at around $150 million this last year. We're looking to do around $200 million this year. It's exciting times, okay? So company is growing, all right? It's not like it's a sinking ship. It's about to get real exciting here, you know? But the last thing is the product itself, okay? For sake of example, who here's in, we're in the Bay Area here. Who here's in Tesla is really, really big now? Yeah, it's getting gigantic, you know? And why is it big? Because the product is good. It's unique. When you get a Tesla, you're just like, wow, like this is cool, you know? And it's eco-friendly. That's an added plus. You know, Pam cares about saving the planet. Some of us do, some of us don't. It's okay, you know? No, but it's a very important, right? So the products, I want to make sure there's something that I just want to sell. I don't want to just sell stuff. I want to believe in something and share. Who here's ever watched a really good movie or been to a really good restaurant before and you just couldn't stop talking about it? I know. What's a good movie you guys have watched recently? Doctor Strange. Yeah. We watched it at our place. We had a nice event there, you know. Doctor Strange was freaking bomb. If you want to watch it, you got to go watch it, okay? It's a great Marvel movie. After you watch it, you tell the whole world about it. You share it on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, you know. I want something that makes me feel like that because I think if you're passionate about it, it doesn't feel like work anymore, you know? So the reason we're passionate here, Deanna Latson, she's in charge of all the products this company has. If you don't know much about her experience, she used to be a professor at SF State teaching nutrition, health, everything. NCAA Grant Proof speaker, many college universities, NFL players, Pepsi, you name this. She went out there, she actually spoke for $10,000 an hour. You kind of need to know your stuff to get paid that much. You know, we get it for free, you know? And she's won a lot of awards. She has a lot of big quality standards. That's what I love about it. Okay? Your health is a little bit different from your clothing, for example, right? You can go out there and you can throw away your clothes and you can get more. But with your health, you only got one. And you know what sucks? A lot of times we don't care about it until it's too late. You know, it's better to go out there and prevent, right? So I love that. She's kind of like all of our moms. To make sure what's in our food is good, you know? So let's talk about this. What makes us different? We don't just say we're different. We actually prove it with certification, stats, all that, right? So a couple things. Raw ingredients, what it's made out of, okay? So you take a look here. BSCG, that's a Banned Substance Control Group. That is a professional athlete certification. This last week, we just got a Green Bay Packer NFL player on board with the products. Yeah. Super excited, you know. You have things that are GMO free. You have USP as pharmaceutical grade level as well too. Number two, we make everything manufacturing in-house, United States. If you've ever heard of things like OTC, NSF, FDA registered facilities. You can't get much better than that. Okay, these are made at a higher standard right there. Okay, that's why for the last 6 years of my life, I've been using these products every single day. You know, and my whole family's been using this. I want to be a part of something that I can actually use and believe. You know, that's a good company there. Okay, now who here is ready to learn a little bit more about the products here? We have a lot of collaboration. We have a lot of lines that are coming out. This is our current umbrella of brands that are and every single multi-billion-dollar opportunity has multiple brands because it's safe to say Pam might not need weight loss at all, you know, but I do. But Pam might be into skincare or purified water, something like that, right? You want something where every single person you talk to, you can help in some way, shape, or form. And that's what I like about this. Is it okay if I run through you guys some of the stuff that we have currently? Okay, let's talk about this. Our first one, very exciting. Summertime is here. Who here knows of a couple people that wouldn't mind getting a little bit more shredded now, you know? I just hopped on the program. I lost 5 pounds my first day. You know? I needed it, you know? But it's an amazing program. It's all natural. It's clinically proven. It goes out there. And it just targets fat loss. 1/2 pound to a pound of fat a day with no exercise. Okay? So let's show this. Lisa Cummings, bound to wheelchair, 100 pounds, 7.5 months. You know? How about this? Anyone here know a dad, uncle, friend that got the beer gut? Share this with them. You know? You see, he's the first man to give birth. You know? It's like that. That's 1 month. This guy actually just got married this last weekend, one of our good buddies. 6-pack to an 8-pack in 1 month. No exercise. You know? And it just trips people out when they see that. I was hanging out with one of my good friends earlier today. He's about to run a triathlon and a marathon on these things, you know? But he's trying to lose 20 pounds. He said, James, are you telling me for reals, no exercise? I'm like, yeah. He said, James, do you know how many thousands, you know, I'm kidding, thousands of miles I've ran, biked, and swam? I'm like, I don't want to know. Yeah, that sounds painful. Because your health and your nutrition, it is like 90% your nutrition, man. You know, and this helps expedite the process. It's an all-natural program. It goes out there. It's a liquid drop. You put it in your tongue. It tells your brain to target your body for the fat for energy rather than anything else. So you take the product, you eat normal healthy stuff, you burn fat. You step on the scale and every day you're like, whoa, it's going down. Or you look in the mirror, you see cuts coming out. It's exciting, you know? So of course there's a clinical trial here too. I like that it's proven on average women lost half a pound, men lost 2/3 of a pound a day. Not too shabby, not bad. It's way faster than the competition. You know, Lily right here, she's one of our presidents now. But Lily used, was it Jenny Craig? And you lost how much again?
20 pounds in a year and a half.
20 pounds in a year and a half on Jenny Craig.
I lost 18 in 2 months.
18 pounds. So basically, she matched what Jenny Craig did, what took them 2 years. 2 months. Who'd rather take 2 months? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing, you know? And the clinical program, this is what I recommend. If you lose 3 times more fat than just Lennox by itself, you know? Someone came up to you today, they said, James, how much does it cost? I said, it works. That's what matters, you know? You know, how much would you pay for something that actually works? So, of course, this is definitely very competitive out there. Who here thinks you know of at least 1 or 2 people that can benefit from this? Oh, yeah, I know. So we have that. That's our Slenderize. Also, inner nutrition is important as well, too. You know, numbers don't just tell it's not just your weight. It's what you feel on the inside. So when it comes to supplements, okay, let's talk about this. Who here even grew up taking supplements yourself? You had vitamins or things like that? And yeah, a lot of people did. The reason why it's important, number one, can we agree? Environment, we're polluted now. Yeah. Okay, so there's more toxin. Number 2, the food, not the same as it was before. Did you know that if you take the vitamin C content of an orange today, compare it to 50 years ago, you need around 15 oranges. Wow. It's a lot of oranges. I know, Andrew, have you had 15 oranges in a sitting before? I want to try it now. It's a lot, you know? So there's a big gap. That's why there's all these diseases going on. So 70% know that they're taking some type of supplement, right? But the question is, what are they using? I didn't know what I was using. I had a big jar of Costco vitamins in my cabinet at all times, you know? So this is what I didn't know. There's something called RDA, Recommended Dietary Allowance. It's what you'll find in nutritional facts right there. And then there's something called ODA. ODA is a higher level, which is clinical. It means it's things that work for your body, you know? So, of course, we want to take a look at that. Now, what's the difference? We'll do this cool little test. You take an apple, you cut it open. What happens when you leave an apple out in the open over time? Trey's got it, man. It oxidizes, it rots. The same thing happens to your cells. That's what leads to disease, right? So good antioxidants should coat it, prevent it from oxidizing. So we put it into water, 1-a-day Kirkland, and Centrum, your big 3, right? Yeah. Here's ours, leading competitor. We're 30 to 40% cheaper. Nice. I like bargains, okay? 2 days, man. You guys want to see what happens to your favorite vitamins in 2 days? Yeah. Stare at yours. Boom! Wow. My Costco turned black. Yeah. You know what I thought? First thing I thought, my mom's been using that for years. No wonder why she isn't getting healthier. No wonder why people take vitamins and they say, oh, it doesn't work, or even worse, it hurts them. Yeah. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Who here knows of someone that takes one of those brands? Oh, yeah. Next time you know them, you know, if I felt selfish if I didn't share this with them, because people just don't know what they don't know. You take a look at ours, still looks crisp. In fact, Jordan, we did this live. He ate this. I heard it tasted good, tasted fresh. Imagine that's your body. If your body's healthy, everything else is going to be healthy, right? So that extends this to the rest of our product line. I'm not going to go super into detail today. I used everything today, actually. I love our MOA 34 Superfood Liquid Nutritional Drink, 1 shot a day. Especially people with eczema, skin issues. They want more energy, better digestion. That one we've seen is quite incredible, you know? Anyone need more energy? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This Rejuvenex, all natural energy, no crash. Bunch of superfruits and all that, you know? Quite amazing. And detox, you kind of go on and on and on. I'm not going to go super into detail today, but go see what we call a sample party. In fact, if you're real serious about this, that's one of the next steps I'd recommend for you. Sound party, someone's going to come down, a product expert. We shared free products. We educate. It's a lot of fun. You know, so of course we got that going on. All right, let's keep on going. You guys ready for this?
Yes.
We got also a purification line. Who here knows someone that drinks water every now and then?
Yeah.
Making sure you're alive, you know? So purity, we just came out with this one. This is a water filtration system that can go out there and filter anything in the world. Andrew, what's the dirtiest water you think of, man?
Dirtiest pond water?
Pond water. Take this there, suck it out the pond water, man. Life is good, you know? It's quite incredible. Let me show you guys a quick demo. This is our plastic version right here. And you'll see how powerful it is.
All right, I'm going to use the RX purity bottle, put it to the ultimate test. So here we go.
You know what the whole deal is.
He's going to drink this water. Yeah.
Oh my God. How much? How much? 50 bucks?
You know, he's doing it to prove his filtration system works in this bottle. There's a filter in that bottle
Oh, is it?
that filters out all impurities, no matter what it is.
No,
Yeah, it's clean.
really clear, bro.
It is clear. And you know what it is.
Super clear, dude.
Well, foamy. Here it goes. How's it taste? Like clean water.
Oh, awesome.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Wow,
Nasty stuff.
it's amazing.
I got this question before. James, can it filter out your urine? Someone tried it. It worked. It was warm, but it worked, you know? So, but you take a look, it's quite incredible what it does. It's, we got it certified through the NSF standards as well too. To the point now, Navy SEALs are actually using this. Filters everything. Not bad. And I like it because it's also cheaper than buying bottled water. How much is it for a typical bottle of water these days? Let me go back. Dang, you guys are freaking baller, man. And getting that Fiji stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm like Andrew, man. No, I'm a cheap guy, you know. So no, but one of these filters, yeah, it's a lot, you know. One filters around 100 gallons worth. So we save the environment again, Pam. So no worries. No, it really does. It really does. And you break it down, it's 7 to 15 cents per bottle of water. Cheaper, cleaner, healthier than anything else out there in the world. You know, and guess what? I think opportunity, 7 billion people in the world now, all need to use it. Yeah. That's a big deal. Just walk around with that. Dude, you get questions all the time. It's almost annoying. You know, so of course we have that. We also have an air purification system, especially for this season. A lot of people are experiencing allergies, right? Asthma, respiratory issues, all that, you know. So this goes out there. This indoor air pollution is one of the greatest threats to world human life right now. And this is an 11-stage filter. The best way I'll just share this cool little video. This guy is the inventor here, and you'll see how powerful this is. This guy built his own like toxin.
Healthway President Vincent Lobdell Jr. volunteered to lock himself in an airtight room as it filled with life-threatening levels of formaldehyde, toluene, smoke, and ultrafine particles to prove the effectiveness of the Purity air purification system. Removing the gas mask in this environment would result in serious medical problems. When the Purity air purification system is turned on, 11 stages of targeted filtration activate to quickly remove the pollutants. After only a few minutes, the Purity air purification system has removed nearly 100% of the hazardous particles and gases, leaving the air in the room extremely clean and safe to breathe. Breathe easy with a Purity air purification system.
We tried this the first day that we slept with it. Woke up, my wife said this, it's like you have no nose hair. So imagine that, you can just breathe. I know, right? Exactly. So of course, that's the Purity air. Let me run through a couple more lines. Does anyone here know someone that showers within the last week? So in our whole personal care, skin care line, everything, we have what's called the never ever list, meaning it's organic, it's natural, there's nothing synthetic in anything we use. To the point you can eat this and you'll be okay. Yeah. I heard the conditioner actually tastes like orange creamsicle. Yeah. You know? So you use it in your body. This is one day. You can see the effects, absolutely free of everything. You know, I'll give an example. You know, in a lot of our shampoos, it's marketed that the more foamy it gets, the better, right? You look at herbal essences, all these, you know, you see foam. I don't know if you know this, that foam is a chemical called sodium. Yeah. It's a carcinogen. Yeah. It's really, really bad for you. It looks nice, but it kills you, you know? That's cool. Not really, right? So here, we don't use that type of stuff. Okay? So you keep on going here as well, too. We also have a prime essential oil line. Yeah. I know. I love this one, you know? Essential oils, if you're not familiar with them, they're plant extracts. Plants have a lot of medicinal qualities to them. You know, and what we did is we made them into 4 simple blends, okay? We take the confusion out of them. So if you're ever feeling a little bit under the weather, use Sentry, boost up your immune system. Drink some of it. It's amazing for sore throats and stuff. My favorite, if you want better, deeper sleep, Calm. Or if you have annoying kids or nephews or dogs and pets, it like puts them out, you know? It's cool. Escape is incredible for migraines, headaches. Have you ever had just a bad migraine before? It's annoying. You can't function, you know? So, of course, this one is an instant relief for that. And if you're ever sore, you know, you have muscle pain, joint pain, any type of pain, put this on. It's an instant relief. You know, you just, boom, it's gone, okay? So, of course, we have that. And the final line I'll share real quick with you guys is our Juve line, our skincare. Who here knows of someone that wouldn't mind having better, cleaner skin, looking better, looking younger? Things like that. A lot of people. Okay, this one got really big. We just launched it not too long ago. Actually, it's been featured on the Dr. TV show. It's been featured in the Grammys, the Oscars, so many different things, okay? So let me show you this real quick. Our first product is the Instant Tightening Restoring Serum. If you were to take a guess on this gentleman on the top, okay, how long do you think it took between those photos there? A week. That'd be pretty fast, you know? Pam sounds like she's very in tune with her skincare. What do you think? How long do you think that took?
First, I think maybe like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be pretty impressive, right?
Yeah.
Would you believe me if I told you this took only around 90 seconds?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, that's what's called instant tightening, you know? Like, look, you put it on, it's a boom, it's gone, you know? And you know what I think? Wow. People are looking for things that work.
Yeah.
A product that does well in today's market is something that works and is demonstratable. Why is Tesla so big? Because if you're in a Tesla store, you sit in it, you sell yourself. Oh, look at these buttons. Whoa, look at the giant iPad thing. It's like, oh, look, you know? And same as iPhone. You want something that works and is easy to use. That's what this is. You know? And not only does it work, it's also clean. You know? For the Pams out there. You know, the ones that really care. You know, it's true. It's important though, right? It's clinically proven for long-term benefit. And everything is absolutely clean. We even use, if you take a look right here, the preservative is not what most companies use. Phenoxyethanol, that's an irritant. It's really, really bad for your body. We use fermented rash fruit. You can find that in your backyard. Okay, I appreciate that. We also have a brightener. We have a dark spot corrector, great moisturizer as well too. You can use this as well. Great results. And also everything is clean once again. Not going to go super into detail today. I like this. There's clinical trials on the brightener itself. And look at it, 100% improvement in fine lines and wrinkles, 36% reduction in fine lines and wrinkles just from the brightener, not even the instant tightener. So imagine both in conjunction. So both are really good together, you know? Not going for days. Like there's so much stuff to talk about now. The difficulty now is trying to cram in everything into like 20 minutes. But even more, you know what's exciting? Who here saw at least one product that you personally wouldn't even mind using?
Yes.
And think this too. Who here thought of at least a couple people that wouldn't mind using this as well too? That need this. People are looking for solutions these days. It's exciting. We're still launching more. In fact, around 7 weeks from now, we're preparing right now for the biggest convention in the entire year. July 21st, 22nd. If you guys are down, we're taking a SoCal road trip. All right. Who here already got your ticket actually for that? All right. And if not, hey, you're welcome to come with us. 1,000+ people launching new products. The founders are going to be Deanna Latson. It's going to be fun. Okay. But you know what's cool is imagine with that type of foundation. You know what I thought? This is going to get big. Okay. Someone's going to make it big. Okay. When I take a look at opportunity, what I'm looking for is a great idea that no one knows about yet. When I saw that, I'm like, really? I thought does really no one know about this? You go out there right now, just yell arts at the top of your lungs for a whole day. People will look at you really funny. And that's a good thing, you know? But the way I feel is this too. I know we're not here for nutrition tutorial. I know we're here looking for an opportunity. But you know what I love as well too? I love that we're in an industry where, number one, you can enjoy the benefits of what the company's doing. But number two, naturally, I wanted to share this with other people. And you know what's great? If there's an opportunity, if you can get compensated for helping out other people, is that okay? When it comes to making money, who here wouldn't mind making more money out there, right? Some people have a weird thing, myself included, about, I'm making money. It's like weird, you know? There's nothing about making money if you solve problems, okay? Money is just the thing that you get for solving a problem. All right, you solve it well, you should get paid. You know? What I like here, you solve a lot of problems. Health issues, you know, so many things in life. The world needs a lot of help in this sector right there. So we can be the ones to go out there and help out a lot of people as quickly as possible. The better you can do that, the better you get compensated. It's so simple. I'm like, I can do that, you know? So let me go out there, share with you guys how this opportunity side works, okay? So when I was taking a look at this, well, this was a stat I want to share with you guys. It opened up my eyes to different opportunities because financially speaking, I want to make sure I do well in life. Enough, right? Who you want to make enough to own your own place one day and have a decent car and not worry about where you're getting food from, you know, support a family. These types of essential things in today's day and age are getting harder and harder and harder to do. How much have things gone up in price now? Gasoline, tuition. I feel bad for Andrew. He's about to go to college, you know. A unit there is ridiculous now, you know. And things are costing more and more and more. So we need to understand where money comes from. I thought it came from trees called a diploma, you know. And my mentor shared me this. He said, James, out of 100 college grads, this is done by the U.S. Census Bureau, they surveyed how well they did throughout life financially. Okay? All college grads. So out of 100, the first set is called wealthy, which is a $2 million net worth by age 65. Okay? Andrew, what do you think, man? 100 college grads by 65. How many percent became wealthy?
With the information you gave me earlier, I gotta say about
10%. Fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you think, man?
I'll go with 10%.
10%. Safe bet.
Yeah.
Pam, what do you think?
Depending on what they graduated.
That's a good point as well, too, you know? The overall stat, this is actually a whopping 1%. Wow. That's all degrees, unfortunately, you know? 1%. And I looked at that, I'm like, well, that's kind of crazy right there, you know? You know what shocked me? This one, financial independence, six-figure income, is only 4%. And what does that go to show? For me, how about you? I was under the impression that from when school I graduated, I would make enough to at least be financially independent while spend all that money, time, energy, and everything, you know? And if I knew now that 50% of college grads are unemployed and 70% that get a job are doing something not related to the degree, and it costs that much and have a 5% chance of making it, I was like, wow. See, once you know the numbers, you can set your course correctly. You know, the numbers tell the whole story. You step on the scale one day, you're like, oof. Well, now you know. Now you can do something about it. So when I stood on my financial scale and I looked at this, I'm like, whoa. I wanted to do more research out there. Okay, if you do what they do, you make what they make, right? Everyone else, if you take a look, 3% are still working by the age of 65. Okay, 20% didn't even make it to 65. Usually it's due to heart disease because of stress. And what are people most stressed out about these days? Money. Crazy. You know, average marriage could have been saved $500 extra coming in a month. Wow. Crazy. You know, 63% of people are dead broke. They wish they were dead, just flat out broke, living paycheck to paycheck. Those are the numbers. I know. The stat is this. There's a 5, there's a 95%. You have a decision to make where you want to be in life. You can be in the 5 and the 95. Nice, I'm in the 5. We wouldn't mind being in the 1, you know? If I had an opportunity, I'll take that, you know? Why do I bring that up? Because when you make that decision, then you have to think to yourself, is what I'm doing on a daily basis, are my plans set to get that type of lifestyle? If you want to get a six-pack in the gym, are you not eating donuts anymore, you know? Are you doing the right things? You can tell where you're going in life by the daily actions you take. You know, some people lie about it. You know, I'm going to get a six-pack. And you see them on their daily action, you're like, I don't know, bro. You're drinking beer every single day. You ain't hitting the gym. I don't know. Financially speaking, if we truly want to be, and I believe it's an obligation, it's a responsibility, you know, and anyone can decide to be there.
Yeah.
It's just a mental flip of the switch.
Yeah.
When you decide to be there, then the next question is what we're doing geared to get us into the 5? Because why waste time?
Right. Yep.
If you're in the gym, you're trying to get a 6-pack, why waste time on a plan that does not even give you a 6-pack? Does that make sense? And here it's the same thing. So we study what the 5% do, and the 5%, they all own a business. Then 95%, they work for the 5%. I mean, that makes sense. Who here would rather be the boss rather than the employee?
Yeah.
Who's the ones traveling all the time, the boss and the employee? The ones getting the cool stuff. The one having flexibility of their time. You know? And I said, I need to do that. Who here has ever considered owning your own business yourself? Smart. I never thought about it. You know? And you know what I didn't think about? It costs a lot of money. It takes a lot of time. Failure rate of business is 95% first 5 years. And I said, what can I do? Remember, I was 19 years old. I was a shy, nerdy Asian kid, broke as a joke, no influence, no anything. If you saw me in the very beginning, me trying to do one of these things, on the front row, the splash zone. Not even kidding. It was bad. You know, Pam would not be my friend by now, you know? But I wanted something that was a good part-time opportunity. I believe you should work full-time on your job and part-time on your fortune until your part-time can exceed whatever else that you're doing. I want plan B. Why? Also this, something called inflation. Things cost so much more. Who here sees people working 2 jobs now?
Yes.
3 jobs, 4 jobs. If a job worked well, you only need one of them. My mentor said. So don't get another job. Get a part-time opportunity that can free you from your job if you want to. Some people don't. Some people just want an extra $500 a month. Some people just want an extra $1,000 a month. Some people say, if I can make a fortune, I'm done to make a fortune. I wanted something that can do all of those. Okay? It's okay if I show you guys what it is that I did. So I looked into what's called a home-based business. And why I look into home-based business, it is a gigantic industry now. The network marketing industry is huge. It actually does almost 180 billion in worldwide sales right now. Why? Because it's based off of what most of us do already. Who here's ever been to a good restaurant before?
Yes.
You ate food and you Snapchatted it, you Instagrammed it, you Facebook it, whatever, you know? And then everybody's like, where'd you go? Oh, I just went to this great taco place, man. You got to go check it out. Isn't that why Yelp is so big now? Right? We share. You know, 50% of the things you buy are because of someone else's referral. You know? So what network marketing is big on is, number one, there's a product you love. Imagine you carry this water bottle around. Don't you think you're going to naturally start referring that thing? You know? Filters out everything. And then from that, you can build a business for yourself. I like how that works. Okay? So let's talk about this. How do you get started with this? Okay? I like it because it doesn't cost a lot. It's a great part-time opportunity that can go out there and build to a lot more. Depends, okay? There's a lot of different ways to get started. So number one, to get started, you need a smiley face. We got that, okay? But it's kind of like going to Costco. All right, in a Costco, there's a membership. Membership here is $30 once. Get you discounts on the products for life. If you want the water bottle, the skincare, whatever it is, get your own discount. Number one, we believe you should be your best customer. Okay? Why sell something or promote something if you don't like it? Can you imagine you came up to me, you're like, James, what's your favorite product? I'm like, dude, bro, I use none of this stuff. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird right there, you know? So $30. After that, if you want, you can get what's called a 2X membership. It's an upgrade. It's $150 once. Doubles your discounts to 30%, doubles your bonuses for life. Finally, go out there. Accumulate what's called 150 points worth of products through your account. Whether that's through your own purchase or you can go out there and give this to other people. You know, somebody say, James, I don't got the money. Well, get started with whatever you can. All right. But you know what I'd say? I wanted to use some of the products. I wanted to get slenderized. I was down. So I used the products, got the results, loved it. They weren't points because we're international. So when Becky gets a customer in China, they pay in the yuan, converts to the point, converts to the dollar. Love it. Seamless international business just like that. Okay. So that's like 3, 4, 5 products. That's like $300 worth of products for you to be healthier. Let's be honest. Who here's ever blown a couple $100s on something random in life that never paid you back anything? Some people say, James, well, that's a lot of money. I say, compared to what? You know? Now, EDC tickets are ridiculous now. Nothing bad about it, but they cost a lot. And it's not just a ticket. A whole EDC weekend is over $1,000 probably. You know? I mean, it's a great time, but how much money does that make you? You know? My mentor taught me this philosophy. He said, sacrifice a lollipop today for the bicycle tomorrow. The little things. People say, James, I don't got the money. No, you have the money. Where are you spending it at? You know? Those that are wise with their finances, invest into things that will last them in the future. You know? So I said, hey, I want to be healthier. Oh, and it can give me a business too. That's cool. You have the option of being an owner now. Does that make sense? So not bad. You get tax write-offs, all that good stuff. So let's say, how do you get paid now? Who here wants to learn how to get paid here? Many different ways. You can pick whatever you want. I'll go over a couple. Number one, some love wholesale to retail. We have shop owners on board. People just love making a quick sale. You can make a 30% profit easily on a lot of stuff. Some stuff you can make 100%. You know, I tend not to do that. I retail every now and then. I like to do number two. PC stands for preferred customer. Why? First customer I had in mind, my mom. Imagine I shared this with my mom and she said, James, how much does it cost? I said, for you, Mom, I'm going to mark it up. You're like, how did I train you? You know? So the preferred customer, it's an account they can get. They get the same discount that we get. They get their own account, order it themselves, ships from the manufacturer to the customer every single month. They don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it, and it credits you still. And they get a discount. So instead of a retail, you get what? You get a point system. Very simple. Can you imagine we help you guys do this, all right? One thing we're big on is training. Okay? We're going to help you guys do this every single step of the way. That's our number one focus. That's why our organization produces so well. Okay? So who here did think of at least a couple people that can benefit from better health right now? Okay, Pam, how long would it take you to tell them you can get free samples and gather them together for maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes or an hour or something? Pick a weekend. No worries. Imagine we just go out there and we set up a weekend time. We gather people. We say, hey, free samples. You know, I like free stuff. Okay? Imagine you can bring around a couple people, say 4 or 6 people, right? And we help you do that. You know what you do? You sit there. You learn. You let someone like Fatima talk. All right? And we love the products. And guess what? Imagine within the hour, we sell 1,000 points. Okay? What I like about a Sound Buddy, I think 99% of the time they buy something. Because the products are good. You have to force to sell. You know? So when that happens, guess what happens? Well, depending on the level that you're at, I'll explain this later. For now, you're at a member level with 150 points. If you're at a member level, you actually get paid 15% automatic of anything you refer, and boom, for that one Sound Party, you made an extra $150 on the side. For an hour of work, if you consider it that, meaning you sit there, you're having fun, you know, you're sharing better health. Can you imagine you went out there, you made an extra $150 a day? Could you afford to do that maybe once a week? An extra $600 a month? It's a great part-time opportunity you can do. Now, though, if you're anything like me, I want to go out there and grow as quickly as possible. Now, if you go big with the ultimate level, that's our goal for everybody here, right? Who here is at an ultimate level right now? Which everyone, all right? So guess what? Well, when you're an ultimate, 30%, you double your bonus, same work, you got paid $300. That's not too shabby. Dude, how many hours at your job do you need to work to make $300? Yeah. That's life-changing income right there. And that's not too shabby. Can I bring up one more point as well, too? It isn't just a one-time thing. It's a lifetime thing. Why? Shampoo runs out. Vitamins run out. Shakes run out. So guess what happens next month when they run out? They buy again. Guess what happens to your paycheck? Comes back. I am getting paid to this day on customers we got 6 years ago. So every Saturday we wake up, boom, we have money in the bank. Why do I like that? It's freedom. Flexibility. I know you can do that too. Residual income. Powerful. You need that. You need that, all right? Okay. Now, though, if you want to build it even faster, this is where they'll say, you know what? I want to see how big this can really get. Can this replace my job? Can this be even more, you know? Well, you can do it faster by number 3, building a team. The key in any big business is leveraging your time because you only got 24 hours in a day. Okay? So what do you do when you maximize your 24 hours? You got to leverage. Leverage. Okay, what do we do? Summertime's a fun time. Who here knows someone that wouldn't mind making some extra money on the side right now? Guess what? Refer them here. Hey, buddy, I know of a cool opportunity. You got to meet these people. What is it? Just meet these guys. They'll tell you everything. All right, go. Bring them down here. And then what happens is, imagine we help explain this and we get them on board. And you know what's great? They know people you don't know. All right, imagine they bring on board their mom and then their dad and then their cousin and then their auntie. Okay? And everyone only gets 1,000 points because everyone knows different people, right? You know what's cool? Let's say Pam was the one that referred them. All this trickles up 100% to the very top. You now have 5,000 points. Not bad. Pam's chilling now. Okay? Let's say you knew someone else. They're very ambitious and you refer them. Boom, 2,500 points right there. That's a 15% bonus on your team. You got paid with your team $375 that week. Not bad. That actually crosses out. You get carry for the next week. It's like a roll of a minute. And what's great is when you get paid based off of your team, by helping your team do well, you do well. I love how that works. And when you do well, you get promoted. Not bad. Who here that works with us has gotten at least one promotion or paycheck through ARX already? Yeah. Absolutely everybody. That's what we take pride in. So you get started, guess what our first goal is? Help you get promoted. ASAP, just like that. Okay? So we have many people in here that are doing very, very well. Who here is a vice president and above in here? Yeah, a lot, you know? And Fatima actually was just mentioned on our president's call. She's one of our directors right now. You know, for sure. Amazing. That's not bad. On the side, you know? Not bad at all. So, of course, you can keep on going. We have even higher titles in here. Jordan's one of our senior vice presidents, you know, which is not too shabby. There's all weekly potential. We have 2 presidents in our vicinity right here, you know? We have, of course, Lily, and we got Jason right there. That's not too shabby. A weekly potential. I love how that works. You know? You can go even higher. We're very fortunate to be considered level 2 chair people right now. We're getting trained, though, by level 5 right now. What does that mean? Why do I bring that up? I want to be in a place where there's people that I can grow with, people that I can learn from. You become the 9 best friends around you. If 9 of them are better than you, that's a good thing because you're going to get better yourself. Does that make sense? Once you learn the skills, our key is training. If you knew what we knew, wouldn't you make what we make? You know, and you just put in some work. That's all it is. Okay. So training's a really very big thing. Okay. One last bonus and I'm done. There's a lot of bonuses. I'm not going to talk about all of them. Okay. I can talk here all night. Matching bonus. I like this one. Because I thought, honestly, for me, when I got started, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like not too sociable. I don't know a lot of people. Like, I don't know if I could do this. But do you know someone that you feel could do really well in this? Someone that's a leader, someone that's gone up to, they're ambitious, someone that wants more in life. If you refer them, guess what happens? You make a lifetime 15% match on top of what they make. Just because you need them. Lifetime referral. Okay? Can you imagine you referred your cousin, made $1,000 a week, you make an extra $600 a month? Not bad. Not only whoever you refer, whoever they refer, you now get a second generation, you get a 10% match. Whoever they refer, it's actually now a 5% match. You go all the way down, it's actually around, 7 levels of 5%, and that goes really fast. All right? You never know who's going to be in your organization. It's crazy. I was calculating, I think between me and Fatima, there's probably 10 people or so, you know? So I barely knew anyone. Someone knew someone, and now I know Fatima. We're hanging out till like 11 or something, midnight last night, you know? So why do I bring that up? Because this is extremely powerful. Wow. Just think about it, right? Statistics, 75% of people right now are looking for a better opportunity. Yes. Anyone around you, you say, would you mind making some extra money? Yes. They bring them down here. Imagine just one of them does really, really well. You get a lifetime match on that? Yes. Not too shabby. Let me give you an extreme case. This guy named James Lavelle in the UK. Made around, he's probably making, almost $1 million a year right now. Okay? Imagine you were the one that referred him. Get a lifetime match. Someone did. Someone did. If you're that someone, life is good. Okay? Now keep on going here. I'll give you one more breakdown. Bigger picture. Imagine it took you a year to find 4 people, which is really slow. Okay? And they did the same thing. By 7 years, you have 16,000 people. Let's say everyone only makes $100. You're cut that as 5%. Your bonus would have been almost 82,000 that week. I'm like, whoa, what is that? That was like, oh, wow. Let's say it's worst case. 1 of 10 do the 4. Okay? That's still around an 8,000 week bonus. And let's see, we're horrible at this. Okay. Out of that, 100, only one refers 4. Is that pretty bad? That's pretty bad. Even we suck at this. 800. The saying is this: the seed will always land on good ground. If you share a good product, if you share an opportunity, someone's going to want it. You know what I like about RX? You don't have to like force it. You just live it and you share it. Someone's going to want it. Okay. So boils down to this. There's many, many more bonuses. It gets quite exciting. We're actually launching a whole other bonus at this convention coming up. I can't even tell you what it is. It gets me too excited, you know? But other than that, though, you know why I'm excited? Because timing-wise, we are right there about to go through momentum. That's it right now. I'm working my butt off, man. I'll be honest. But I also don't, it's a lot of fun because I know where we're going. Because I know right now, if we just put in a little bit of effort, a little bit more, then a couple months from now, a couple years from now, we're going to reap all the rewards. I just think, man, by the time I'm 28 now, by the time I'm 30, I'm done. I imagine starting our family with 4 kids. I want to be a full-time dad. I want to go out there, travel. I want to do some cool things. You know, I have a lot of things. I have a lot of video games I still want to play, you know? I'm serious. There's a lot of things I want to do out there. But I'm withholding that slightly, bless you. Because right now I'm putting out a little bit more. To do what? You know what really grows this? Finding the right people and supporting them to do well. Our biggest focus is that, all right? So what brings us through momentum is finding people like this. These are pioneers. Vern was a guy that changed Walmart, no college degree. He was 250 pounds. Can you imagine? You're like, well, I'm not into health. I can't do well. You wasn't in health. You know? You have someone like Sheila. She was actually an engineer before. You know, did this on the side and she loved this, okay? You have many others. Up here locally, what I'm excited about, we've been very fortunate ourselves. But I love this page because this is people that we trained with ourselves this last year. I love seeing some of them are in this room. I love seeing people go out there and just expand themselves, all right? And we're looking to go out there, fill up this page with a lot more people. And what it is, it's an attitude. It's an attitude. You know what? Let's see where this can go. Let's see where this can go. Why not, you know? So, of course, other than that, after seeing everything, boils down to this. It is the #1 rated comp plan in the world right now. I'm meeting up with someone tomorrow. He was in another company, and I said, #1 comp plan. He's like, I'm down to take a look at it, you know? So, of course, outside of that, there's going to be 3 types, okay? You're going to be an A, a B, or a C, okay? Now, I'm here to change you, honestly. But to see where you're at, A means you're excited. A means try the products. Go, the #1 thing, go get trained. We want to walk you through every single step of the process. Once again, if you knew what I knew and you put in the work, you're going to get the results. You know, it's like asking this question. What are the odds of going to the gym and getting buff? What do you think, Brad?
It depends if you're going like every day. But if it's like, you know, not putting the work, then you're not going to get the results. So it takes time. I would say for myself, I would take maybe like 6 months.
Nice. In anything in life, to get results is going to take some time, some commitment, you know, some dedication. The more you dedicate, the faster you're going to get gains. So the odds of getting buff here are 100 if you put in the work and do the right things. But the question is it worth it? You know, I think so many people spend 40 years of life trying to retire, and the system just isn't working now. What if you spent just a little bit of time, part-time, every week on their part-time fortune? Imagine within 3 to 5 years, you have a plan for yourself that can pay you 5 figures, 6 figures, even an extra 500 a month. Would that be helpful? You know, just something on the side. Who knows? Some people must be like, dude, they'll go all out with this. Some people just want to get free products. Whatever you want, we'll get you to that. It's not too tough, okay? So definitely go to Team Training. What we're going to do tonight is special because we're feeling in a very giving mood and want speed right now. I know speed comes from when you feel confident in what you're doing. All right. I know we're in this thing together. It's a fun phase right now. When I get into work mode, I get into work mode. You know, when I start, you know, I'm in work mode when I start forgetting my meals, and I rarely do that. But these days I'm like, oh, I forgot to eat, you know, because we're so focused on building up our project. Because I know that once this thing expands with the right people, it just goes crazy, you know, and it's fun. You know, the saying is motion creates emotion, you know, it goes crazy like that. So right now, this is kind of like day 1, actually. Right after this, if you're real serious, in around 30 minutes, if you want to launch your business fast, who you want to know how to grow this pretty quickly? If you do, Stick around. We'll do a quick training. Very quick. I'll lead it with you guys. We'll walk you through some of our basics so you can walk out of this door knowing, oh, this is what I do. Because if you're anything, I'm like, I'm excited. No, now what? You know? I want to make sure you know what to do. Does that make sense? It's around 30 minutes. We'll get that started. Make sense? So yeah, get started. B means you got some questions. If you got questions, totally fine. Please ask them here. But this is what I'd say. Answer them here. Okay? What I've noticed is this. The number one thing that holds people back from success in anything is analysis paralysis. I'll be honest. I was like that before as well too. I'm like, let me think about it. Okay. What do you want to think about? I don't know. I just need to think about it. Okay. What do you think about? I just need to think about what I'm thinking about it. You know? You know what happens? Indecision. Now I've noticed successful people, you find it in all the success books out there, they make decisions quickly and change them slowly. They say, this is good, this is bad, this is not for everybody. That's totally fine. Just say yes or no. No harm, no foul, we're cool. You know, we really don't want everyone or need everyone on board. You know, but we want to know where you want to be at and be honest with yourself. You're like, this is good, let's do it. This isn't for me, that's fine. You know, but you know what's great as well too? If you're just a C and this is not for you, you know what I'm saying? Try some of the products. I would say, you know what's cool? What if you know someone that can benefit? This might not be for you, but if you know someone who's cool, you can get benefit too. I have so many people, they just refer people they think can be really good here, and we take care of them. And then they earn a nice matching bonus. So I love how this works. But can we all agree health is important as a whole? If you just want to invest in your health, that's always great. But that's how you get started with this thing. And by being healthy, can you imagine just walking around? Health attracts people. People ask you, man, you're looking good. What are you doing? I'm using these products. Boom, you got a customer. That's really the simple art of building this business, you know. Our training just expedites the process that much more. Okay? So outside of that, you're going to be able to see if you're C and you're crying, no worries, you know. Definitely don't want to waste your time. That was not our intention at all. Your friend saw value and a benefit for you to do very, very well here. All right? But for those of you that are real serious about this, we're about to embark on a fun adventure together. You know, the summertime is going to be real, real cool, you know? We're making changes every single day, and our goal is when we find the right people, we devote our time to you guys. I want to make sure that we can help get you guys to your goals. Sounds good? But outside of that, after seeing everything, who here can see that this is capable of becoming the next multi-billion-dollar company? Oh, yeah. Who here wouldn't mind being one of the next best vice presidents and above on the page? Who here wouldn't mind the keys to Jason Lee's M5 outside? You'll take that. Either works, you know? Hey, outside of that, you guys have been a fantastic audience. Talk to the buddy here that brought you. If you have any questions, we'll give yourselves a big round of applause. Thanks, guys.
What's up, Paul? Hey, Flash, what's up? What's up, Paul? Hey, Flash, what's up? What's up, Paul?